Hello everybody. On the 22nd of February, we've got a wonderful full moon at 3 degrees of Virgo. So whenever we've got a full moon, we've got the Sun in the opposite sign, this time conjunct with Neptune in Pisces, opposite this moon in Virgo. So these are the two signs that are going to be very activated at this time. And super activated because we've got the Neptune in Pisces and we've also got Jupiter here in Virgo. So if you like, we've got, being a Libra, I like to measure my scales. I've got my scales here. We've got two items on each of the scales here. One on the side of Pisces and the other on the side of Virgo. So I think it really warrants looking at what Pisces and Virgo are all about. The way I see Pisces tuning in to the higher realms, to the unseen, to our intuition, tuning into the things that we feel, but we can't necessarily see or touch. That's the Pisces energy going on at the time of this moon. At the same time, we've got this Virgo energy, and Virgo is everything that you can touch. Virgo is the details. As you know, Virgo can often be a nitpicker, can often be very critical. But the wonderful side of Virgo is that it's discerning. It says we need this, and it's very precise about the details. So we've got the Neptune energy going on, which could be your dream. What is it you're dreaming that you want? And this full moon shining a light and saying, all right now, it's great to have dreams. How are you going to make this a reality? How are you going to make this tangible and real? It's bringing the two energies together. I never see them as separate. I see them as bringing them together. Because in your chart, it's going to be hitting two houses. Two houses are going to be affected. If you haven't checked out, if you're a little bit confused with the houses, do check out my free video online. Just look up houses in astrology, and that outlines all the basic houses and what they mean. For me, my two houses that are being aspected by this Pisces and Virgo energy are my 4th and my 10th house. And the dream is in the 10th house, so my dream for a long time has been to produce a little series of videos about learning astrology. Because so many of you said, oh, we'd like to learn astrology with Barbara. So that is coming out in the next few days, and I'll be doing a little intro video all about that. That's the dream that I've had for ever such a long time, and the Virgo moon saying, all right, now let's do it practically, and Virgo wanting to be of service. This is going to show you in your life where you can be of service. Now let's think about what service means, yeah? Service, often people think about volunteering, helping the homeless, helping somebody in need. Yes, there's that, definitely is part of it. But there's also service to yourself. And what I mean about that is paying attention to the details of your thinking, because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo. So again, this is going to be looking at, and Mercury is at this time in Aquarius, conjunct to Venus, both in Aquarius at the time of this full moon. So this is a wonderful time for looking at your life. I always think of this Socrates quote when I think of Virgo very often. An unobserved life is not worth living. Because if you're not observing what you're doing and paying attention, being mindful, it's a buzzword these days, even in corporations, you're just going to repeat the same old, nothing is really going to change. I've been having a lot of trouble with my keyboard. I've got a wireless keyboard, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it's terribly temperamental. I was getting upset with it. And then I looked at my response and I thought, well, fat lot of use it is getting upset with the USB thing or whatever it was. I didn't know. I kept replacing batteries and trying things. And then I thought, no, I'm going to tune into that Sun and Neptune energy. And I'm going to just ask it. I'm going to say, what do you need? I'm going to be gentle with it. I'm going to do the Pisces gentleness. And I asked it, and it said, well, actually, it showed me, it just wanted me to blow gently into the USB port, not the USB port, the actual USB stick. So, you know, it felt a little bit weird, but I thought, all right, doesn't matter, it's Neptune, it's the unseen. I'll blow into it, and I was very gentle with it, and I popped it in the USB port. It's been good as gold ever since. So what are the details in your life that you can work with? Because you can change things so easily by tuning in, and then by listening, and then by doing it and paying attention to it. It's a wonderful time to declutter, to really narrow things down. Virgo wants you to narrow things down so that you've got what is just really useful to you and nothing more, because you don't really need more than that. I'm always reminded when I think of this Virgo energy, because we are going to be it's not in a square with Saturn, although the Neptune is square to Saturn. Neptune is square to Saturn, the Sun is not. So we've got this energy still going on for much of this year of tuning in, of listening to your gut, and then dealing with whatever tension is there in your life, because unless there's tension, we're not really forced to make changes. If it's just too comfortable, we're lying on a nice comfy bed, well, very often we don't really want to budge, do we? But if suddenly there's a bump in that bed, or suddenly there's a loud noise, you get up and you're off and you're out again, aren't you? So that's what might be happening. There might be some alarms or things going off to get you moving out of that comfort and to really say, okay, I'm going to really now look at what's in my life, look at the details of my life. And also looking at the details of your life is looking at what you're grateful for, the little things that matter. I mean, I'm grateful that I've got toilet paper. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but you know, it's something that I'm very grateful for. And just small things that make the difference. If you go out with that attitude, to quote Marcus Aurelius, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive. To breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. That, to me, is the message of this full moon in Virgo, which is the precursor to the eclipses coming next month, which are predominantly in March and September in Virgo and Pisces. So these two signs and the energies and vibrations of these two signs are going to be very prevalent. We're going to have an opportunity for healing on many different levels. To me, Virgo and Pisces are the ultimate healing signs, with the Pisces energy tuning us in to the unseen, and the Virgo energy, the Virgo, the herbalist, the homeopath, the person who puts together all the details of all the little remedies and things that we can get from the earth. Our own earth provides us with a cornucopia of remedies and things that can help us with our physical health. In fact, just standing on the earth, just being grounded on the earth is a wonderful way to help your physical well-being. But the main thing is this feeling of gratitude. And I feel deep gratitude for all of you, so many who write, who give me feedback, who email me, who send me all kinds of wonderful pictures and beautiful words. I feel so grateful for that. So I am also now going to play you Oh, what a beautiful morning to start off your day. I don't know what time of day you're listening to this, but I'm going to play this now on my violin for you. Thank you, thank you. In great appreciation for all of you who do listen to my videos. And I hope that you are beginning to see astrology in a new light, in a light that is uplifting, in a light that is all-encompassing. That is what astrology is about. It is about encompassing everything in life. wish you a wonderful, uplifting, inspiring day.